Supreme Leader back for another podcast with my boy Mr. C today. New title on the podcast is a little intro. Pardon my gaming. I thought it was a little clever. It's a unique name. I'm gonna talk about some fun stuff today. My gaming. Since the last podcast, Mr. C will talk about some of his gaming and his issues because he's had some technical difficulties lately, to say the least, but he'll dive into that. Some other things is some swatting going on lately. Kind of crazy. Let's see. And then we got a little surprise at the end of the show. I'm not going to unveil that, but Mr. C is going to unveil that one. But let's bring him in here now. Here we go. There he is. Mr. C, welcome again.
What's
Co-host,
up? Thank you.
The man, Mr. C.
I'm just gonna throw a disclaimer. Disclaimer right off the bat is in reference to those issues I'm having. If Cox calls me, I might have to step off for a second because I'm just waiting on a call to get those sons. Are we PG? We PG-13? What are we?
I mean,
what are we on here?
We're like PG-13 R, like
Those mother
R except no nudity on this show. Shirts remain on, but tits remain covered. You know what I'm saying?
That might be a deal breaker, but we'll go with it today.
You know, if we had a Buck Taters in here, you never know what that guy's gonna do.
That man. Here's a little inside information for anybody who's a return viewer that saw last week's. He wasn't wearing pants that whole time.
The whole time.
I mean,
you guys didn't even know.
His undies.
Good thing Twitch didn't see. You know.
Insta ban before you even started. All right.
That's true. So, anyways, let's dive into some hot gaming real quick.
What's new?
I finally got to play some competitive in Rogue Company, and sadly, not what I wanted or expected. When it was in the news in the gaming forums, it was supposed to be. I told you I was pumped. There's a Halo ranking system
For months since we started playing the game in beta. You were like, "Dude, rank for this is going to be my new jam. Like, this is it."
Right, and I do like the rank, but they literally copy the Apex system. It's the same exact system. It's plus points for winning, and then you go bronze, 3, bronze 2, bronze 1, silver 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I mean, Valorant's on that too. I think that's just kind of the.
I mean,
Except
I guess
Valorant
it's the same
knows
as Halo. Like, I guess you get points and you go up in a number, but I don't know. I like the number, just having like a number instead of like a bronze 2-star or whatever it is. But I don't know. I still like the game. I like the gameplay a lot in it. I'm still a big fan.
How is it? Kills, wins. What's the basis for getting the points?
I don't know. Honestly, I've played very few games, and
you're still in the ranking stage.
I played late at night. My late at night gaming is not as good as the midday gaming, so I lost twice. So you get automatic minus points. So I have not.
Hot start.
I have not even moved up. But then again, it's not like you get. There's no placement either. So it's not like there's 10 placement matches and you just get thrown into you just start from 0 like Apex.
Okay.
So I will say the thing I've noticed with the game is it's really difficult to get a double kill or a triple kill.
Yeah, the thing I actually like how Valorant you had to play a certain number of games to get in the rank and start the rank, because this way people who are just absolutely nuts are gonna start or smurf accounts to just go shit on bronze lobbies or whatever, in a way that if you have to play some qualifiers first, you actually get put in the right thing. But
yeah, but I don't know, kind of going to Overwatch, their rank, right? You do 10 placement matches, and literally I've played that game since season 1, and I've started in the same division every single time. Never once, even if I've won all 10 and did well in all 10, which I've done before, it's the same. It's whatever you finished the last season at. You literally get put 100 points higher than that number. So I don't know. I don't know what they base it on. I don't know if other games, but I think
maybe you're just consistently shit.
I told you I've won 10 in a row,
right.
I've played well, and I don't know. Fuck Overwatch. My friend,
Overwatch 2 coming soon.
my friend
You
Tiger
missed last week.
has been playing a bunch of Overwatch again because COD sucks. And that's we'll talk about COD. I played COD in its awful state of mind. We'll just transition to that. So if you don't have the DMR, you're fucked. First of all.
That's what I've heard.
So I played first game, got the DMR. I had 14 kills, and it's stupid. It's stupid. The game's not even. It's 2 headshots and they're dead. It's the dumb game right now. But then again, I also didn't have the DMR for half the time because I don't have it unlocked because I don't play enough. So all the like last season guns, I guess you could say, are just horrible. Like, it just takes 30 minutes to kill someone versus like you get 2 tapped across the map from a DM. I don't know.
Now for the DMR, can you like because some of the old stuff you like bought a skin pack for it, you would unlock it. Is it still the same?
It's like you have to be level
Is it
whatever. You have to be like level
Okay.
50, 49. I don't know what it is, but and it reset when Cold War came out. It reset your thing to 0. So I just
Yeah.
haven't played. But I guess it's kind of like my gaming update for the weekend with the shit I've been doing. I did dive into Apex with you for 2 games until you got computer explosion syndrome. Or
Yeah.
actually, I'm not gonna say computer. I'm gonna say internet explosion
Computer. Yeah, it's
syndrome.
internet.
I'm gonna
It's
say
my cock
it's
exploded.
a Cox explosion, dude. Um, we shouldn't fuck Cox, but I feel like we're giving him recognition by saying that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways,
We'll see how they handle my request when corporate calls me back.
hopefully, hopefully you get it turned up, bro.
I will say, as much as I hate Cox as a company, Trish at the exec office, you're doing great. You seem nice. It's not your fault.
She's
I know.
probably in here too, watching right now. Hey, shout out Trish.
Yeah, shout out Trish.
But fuck
She,
Cox.
I feel sad though, because like I get on there and I'm like, I'm gonna light these guys up. Like this is unacceptable, and then you can hear that like these people get battered on the internet. Like, hey, I just wanted to update you. Like, I'm really sorry, and I'm just like, damn, dude. Like it's not your fault. It's okay. Like,
I know
like you can just hear it in their voices. They're just like, please don't yell at me. Like, I'm just work on the phone.
I know what you're talking about. Like when I had to deal. This is just completely off gaming, but we're talking about customer service now. This is a well-rounded podcast. Is when I had all that home warranty stuff.
Yeah.
I also,
You
but
need
no,
friends like
but like I think it's different than your situation even because like it's not like my appliance is broke. Oh, my appliance was broken, but it's not like my internet. You know what I mean? Like, it's like no, they're refusing to help me, but then yeah, you get like a nice guy, but you're so like I was just so pissed. It's like nope, fix my fucking shit. This is bullshit. And they're like, oh sir, like there's nothing I can do personally. Like I'm like I know you can't do anything personally, but the company you keep hiring is horrible. I don't know, whatever.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Oh, can I get a baked potato? So we don't do delivery or pickup. Just have it ready. That was an office.
Bring back the McRib. Actually, the McRib is back. I've never had one,
I
but
read something about how that's made, and no thanks.
yeah, you never want to see how the sausage is made, man.
Well, McRib's not sausage. McRib's somehow
You don't know.
somehow it's ribs without the ribs, which is really weird.
That sounds kind of like sausage to me. just mush meat.
I don't know.
You don't know. It's a
You
mystery.
might get intestines.
It's
in
a
the sausage.
McMystery.
Well, sausage, hot dogs, sausage. You actually might get some decent meat in it.
Yeah, I mean hot dogs.
Like but I mean, hot dogs are good. I don't. It's not like I have them on the reg, but I've had a couple in my life. You know.
Yeah. I watched.
I love
when
the hot
went
dog.
I went to like the Vans Warped Tour in 8th grade, and like PETA gave me a video, and I watched it, and I was like, I'm gonna be vegetarian. This is fucked up. And then like for like a week, I was eating salads, and like one morning, my mom had made bacon, and I just was like, oh wait, yeah, never mind, I'm not going back.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is just really good.
Yeah, like I saw that video how like nuggets are made, and I was like, they're just throwing live chickens in the grinder. Like, what is this?
They get feathers in mystery nuggets. It's the best. I love those ones. Gives a little extra fucking pizzazz. Can I get a 20-piece extra feather? Yeah, it should be a supersize me too.
Okay.
All right. So you spoke to me about the SWAT shit going on.
Yeah, dude. Swatting is back, I guess.
So I'm
Especially
kind of
for
familiar with it, not
top
entirely.
Apex streamers. Yeah,
So
if
give it
somehow
you can
you
give it
mix
a
in
rundown.
like yeah, like 2000, I feel like 2010, 2014, somewhere in that window. Swatting was a thing where it's like you talk shit online and people would get your IPs and then call in fake bomb threats or hostage situations at your at your address. So like SWAT would come busting in. It's called getting swatted or swatting. And then like some people died because like people bust in. Like some people would grab a gun or something and are like, "What the fuck's going on?" and get shot. And so they like made a bunch of like serious federal crimes and
Well, I mean,
made it
it's
like a
pretty
serious thing.
like
Yeah,
it's
it's
pretty
a waste of
fucked up. I mean,
resources. You know this?
yeah, and it's
But
a waste of resources. I mean, it's a
could you imagine somebody flaming you so hard you're like, I'm gonna like end this person's life literally? It's too far. But anyways, so someone has been hitting top Apex streamers. So TSM Imperial Hal, who he's on TSM and they're pretty much like the best competitive Apex team, and then Nicewig, who's a different streamer. Both in the last week got swatted,
did
and
they say
Hal
what
actually
they know where
happened
it's from?
on stream.
Did they
No,
figure
that I
out like
mean,
where it came from or no?
no, they're gonna have to though, because like I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
could you
that's
like
insane.
what if you have like super noise canceling something? You don't hear them like bang like it's a fucking sheriff's office, and you're just like in there like grinding out a game. They just bust in like
Oh, it
I don't
scared
know.
the shit out of me.
You don't know what could happen.
I
Yeah,
mean, what
like
if you did hear it and thought you're getting robbed, and then you went in self-defense mode? That's another. You know what I mean? There's a lot of variables that could go on.
but so this is some serious shit. But yeah, the House one happened on stream. Um, if I know that you were kind of familiar, but the thing read about it, but this is the first time I've like seen it and like just like consent's crazy. Um, I'll pull it up.
Pull it up, yeah. Let's see it.
All right.
Do you have volume up? Hold on.
Yeah, I do. I have the sound on.
I don't know why I cannot hear it.
Oh, I know. That's my bad. Haha. Here we go.
There we go. All right.
The fuck? You just knocked some shit over?
Hello?
He's really pissed, huh?
I'm opening the door.
This guy's gaming attire is hilarious.
I'm here. Step out. I'm stepping out. Come to me now. Yes. Come to me. Come here. Here. Back. Back. Here.
Is he getting swatted?
Yeah.
Bro, I think the cops are in his house.
Are you serious?
He's being told to get on the ground. Dude, he's swatted!
Wow, he actually is. What the fuck?
Oh my fucking god.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
This is the craziest part to me.
We are back. Hello, I'm back.
Bruh. You good?
Yeah, I got swatted.
God damn, man. Was it pretty civil, or was it? I've seen some intense
Yeah, it was
shit
pretty
before.
civil. It wasn't like.
It didn't seem like. I know it's like obviously
They-
terrible, but
like,
it didn't
they
seem
kicked
like
down the
what
fucking
I've seen
door.
before.
Apparently, they kicked down the front door, but they didn't fucking do anything like crazy or anything. They had like
Yeah.
pistols and shit, but they didn't like do anything, physical on me.
Yeah.
Did they tell you
Goddamn.
what happened?
Well, they seem to like know the situation. Like, yeah, you're playing video games, you're streaming, you got swatted, you need to have a VPN or something like that. Basically, type of thing.
Probably a good idea after this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
I was
All right.
Still insane. I mean, luckily for him, it wasn't like terrible. Like I've seen ones. Yeah, I've seen ones where they're coming in hot into the room. Like that seemed. I mean,
Yeah.
that's bad, but not.
I think now it's
Horrible.
like I think it's maybe something. Well, so what a lot of like there for a while like early like the phase guys and stuff apparently like will call in and like to their local sheriff's office and be like, hey, I'm like a pro gamer, like if SWAT gets called here, like just know that it's probably fake. And like people, they'd have to like alert the local sheriff's office that like heads up, people keep swatting me.
That's
So
kind of crazy. Like, one, you can get that info. Like, I mean, the internet's crazy, but the fact that you can like pull that off because someone's
you should probably
talking.
get a VPN, you know?
I'm not gonna lie. I might need to, after the toxicity talk last time, because clearly I'm a dick. I probably need to get it too. Get a knock on my door. No, I haven't been that bad lately.
Yeah, you've mellowed out. I just think
In a
it's
good
crazy.
way.
How
In a good way.
he sits down. He's like, "All right, boys, let's ready up." And they're like, "Are you good?" He's like, "Oh yeah, they just had like they just had some pistols.
Just
It's
some
fine."
pistols and shit. It was
I would be
cool,
like,
dude.
I would be like, guys, like, give me. I need a minute.
Yeah, seriously, I need to like. Nope, he's got to get back in the comp, dude.
That's a pro. That's what I'm saying. I
He's
watched
going
that video. I'm like, that's a goddamn pro.
Dude, it's like, if a baseball player before a game was arrested. Actually, I don't know. Never mind. Horrible analogy. Just forget what I was gonna say. Well, here's a side baseball story. This is kind of interesting. Is Cal Ripken Jr. If you've heard of him, I think you have. He's pretty big.
A ripstick, obviously.
So, anyways, he
We call him
he
that?
like holds the record for, I don't know if it's the number one. I think it is still, but most consecutive games played. Like, so that means like every year 162. He's played all of them, and did it for, I forgot the number of games. It's like thousands. Like, it was absurd. Anyways, it was a home game. And I think this is how the story goes, and like it might be a little different, but this is just going off memory. He like caught his wife having an affair or something like this before a game, and
That's
like
great.
told the team like cannot make it tonight. Like, I have some families, like I got some personal things going on. Like, I'm not gonna make it. Long story short, the Orioles ballpark like turned the power off to the whole stadium, and like said it was like a electrical power outage, and they did it themselves so the game would get canceled so he could keep
So like he
he got to keep the streak alive. Yeah, which I mean doesn't totally relate to the swatting, but how nuts is that? Like, that's kind of, I thought it was kind of crazy.
We're ever playing a ranked game and one of us gets swatted, I'm just unplugging everything. It doesn't count. Brandon never misses a game.
I'm gonna write the
Supreme Leader misses nothing.
I'm gonna write Epic Games email. I got swatted mid game and I got minus 100 points. What the
minus 100 RP?
This is bullshit. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah, like what if that person did that in the middle? Because Hal's on TSM. They're the top Apex competitive squad. Like, what if in the middle of the tournament that happened? Like, does he like lose the tournament? Like, does he even go and answer? Or is he just like, fucking, is this a prank or whatever? I keep playing. Like, I don't know. That's the scariest part. Is like this was like the best circumstances in which that could have happened.
Yeah, so like what if he was in because like there, I guess tournaments now are, I guess, at home.
Most of them are not in arenas.
Yeah, if it was like I don't know how. I mean, all the tournaments are kind of different formatted, but like, yeah, if it's like one of the later rounds and you're head to head, or not even head to head, if you're, because I feel like in Apex it goes off kills, doesn't it? And you kind of you play for like
they have different tournaments now. They have private lobbies now where they have
they put everyone in
like pro teams all in one lobby playing against each other.
Okay, that makes, because it used to. I mean,
the early tournaments, they don't do that really anymore.
Like the Code Red ones.
Yeah, so
I feel like that was just like you got a 2-hour window, and
yeah,
you get X points for first, second, third, and X points for kills.
Yeah. So I guess just real quick, if you're familiar, like Apex when it first launched, their tournaments would be literally these pro teams would jump into public. This was before ranked even existed. Would jump into public lobbies, and it was basically who could just pub stomp the best, like points for kills, big points for wins. And it was just like, yeah, giant. Honestly, it was kind of like, it's kind of fun, but like obviously not very like equitable, I guess. Like, who knows what lobbies?
I feel like that doesn't like measure a winner. In my,
like, and if there were like
personal
hackers,
opinion.
then they had to like redo a round. It was so. Anyways, once they got ranked, then they added private lobbies, so these guys like actually play like ranked
Non-hacker
game
games.
style games with like the designated teams. Which honestly
I feel like
is
it
kind of
is
boring.
kind of
It's a big camp fest until like the first like 10 minutes of every game. Just like everybody goes and hides, and then the last like
last
really the
ring
first
just
15
goes
minutes nothing
insane.
happens, and then yeah, it's like the last ring or two, and it's just like 10 teams in the last ring just fucking duking it out.
That's kind of insane.
Anyways,
I'm
that's
gonna
that
I'm
doesn't really have
gonna
anything to do with anything, but
I'm gonna fifth party this fight. I'm gonna fifth party. You know,
dude,
just
it was literally like 10 parties. Yeah,
I'm gonna 10 party it, dude. I'm coming in late. 10 party. I'm gonna be the 10th party in.
that was the strat. All right,
Can't be
we
the
have
third party, dude. You got to be like at least 9 or 10 to like survive. Like-
straight up. Um,
Okay.
but all right, actually, so that kind of next thing on our talking point list that we had is, and I mentioned it to you, but I didn't get your full thoughts because I wanted to save it for here. Like rec leagues for esports, like like instead of going and signing up the local Y for like your adult basketball team, have like set teams once a week.
I think it'd be cool. I mean, if you're starting it from scratch, is my thought is. I need to gather my thoughts. It's kind of more. I'm thinking like, what would make someone do the rec league versus playing online with their friends?
play ranked.
Like, I'm just curious. Like, so
Just you feel
you
like
and
there's
me
some
playing
stake.
ranked on Rogue Company for just a random example.
Yeah.
What would be the difference in that and you and me on a team in a rec league? You know what I mean?
You like standings, play for your little
So
trophy.
do you
at
think
the
it
end
would
of the
be
season.
cool if like I think the only way you could do it is if you made a prize. You
Yeah, I
have
mean,
to
well,
have
so
a prize. You couldn't just have like I think you couldn't
you have a
just have
trophy,
like
yeah.
a ego.
It's like
It's like more you
my-
need a tangible thing, I think.
yeah. Like my dad's been in adult hockey since I was like 6 years old. He plays every Thursday and Saturday. He's on 2 teams. I mean, they mostly do it for the beer, to be honest. But like those guys, they won like every once in a while they win their adult league, and those guys, it's like the cup. It's like the Stanley Cup. Like they're in there like drinking out of the trophy
That's
after
awesome.
the like outside the locker room after the like game.
I do think it's cool. I think you got to be I don't know. Cuz like I said it's like gaming's so different than like a rec basketball league cuz the fact you don't have to leave your home.
Yeah.
Or a hockey. You
That's the
know what I
thing.
mean? Like
That's the thing is like yeah, like you wouldn't do it big tournament style where like people like go and meet and like, lug all their crap. Like that's inconvenient.
but at the same
I think
time
it's the
like
same thing,
oh,
like
go ahead.
yeah, you have like your locked team. You have a schedule like once a week, like on Tuesday nights. You play through the season, whatever the game is. You play like a different team, and then at the end, you're ranking. You do like a little tournament.
Right, it's definitely like a ranked system outside of the rank system. Like if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
it's a rank system that probably like maybe you could open it up to be like
Well, I feel like
hey, you
there's
need
more
20
invested in
people to fill this league if you want to fill it and like maybe someone gets 20 of their friends which probably all have similar gameplays versus like but I don't know,
I
I
mean,
guess
yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, the other thing too is like you potentially then like have like those are people you're going to be interacting, playing against stuff. It's like it kind of even like opens up your network of people you can play with offline. Like it's like any social like rec thing. It's just like you make some friends that you otherwise wouldn't have that share an interest. Which I guess at this point, like in gaming, isn't that hard. There's so many Discord servers and this and that. But it just like I don't know, sense of pride kind of deal.
It would be cool if you did like a I mean, this is thinking at like this would be season 2 probably. But if at the start you had like say there's 5 teams, right? It's 5 teams, 20 people, 5 teams of 4. You had 5 captains, right? And then the opening night you did some kind of free for all to like see where talent is, for example.
Oh, I think
and then
yeah.
you do like like even though you're not like you do a draft. Like you draft out of the league instead
So,
of like
so here's the thing is I feel like for like if you're talking like people like us, like adults, I think like most of those guys, like you're gonna want to like play with your friends, whatever. I think if you go and you're talking about like like a youth esports rec league, you
Yeah.
have like you have coaches and you have like a try. Like I'm sure you did so many baseball tryouts. Like
Well, that's what I'm
of
saying,
people
is,
went
like, that's
they
what
make you hit and this. And I think it makes sense for kids, where you have a bunch of kids and then coaches kind of figure out teams.
or like if we were to run it, we could coach all the teams. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and you try to balance. What you would do is you try to balance teams, like when it comes to kids. But I'm saying like adults, like I
well,
don't,
yeah, that's what
I
I'm
don't really
saying.
want to be playing with these
Well, you're
super random.
yeah, but then at the same time, it's like, well, what if, you know, coincidentally, like in the 20 people that join, like we are hands down just the best, like no contest, because
I think
that would happen.
ideally you get tiers. You get like
Well, you
in
need a
Hunt,
lot
like
of people to do.
yeah. I mean, a lot of people play video games, man.
That's true, but it's also hard to get people to do different things and try
Yeah, I'm
things
just saying.
on the
I'm
internet.
saying. Like, I think I would. Like, I don't really care to play ranked that much because, like, I don't really care about like my random ranking. It's like I have to make sure like my squad's on. Like I have to like have two friends on. Like for Apex, you have to have two friends on. Solo queuing sucks. Like you get like some cosmetics, cool, but like I feel like this would be like it would just take you back to like be part of something where it's like, oh, like we won this week. Like hell yeah, it was such a good game. Where it's like in a ranked game, it's like, oh, I won that ranked game. Like click next. Like I don't know. I feel like like I don't know. I miss that like
It would give it like yeah, it's
sport.
a different
Sport. I
sense
miss
of pride.
sports.
It's a different competitive, because
Honestly,
you
like
also
right
might
now,
know the people that you're playing against, which definitely makes it more fun to like.
yeah,
I
like
hate
you
to
know
say
who
it,
you're.
kind of it's
Yeah.
more fun to talk shit to people you know.
Like
Because one,
if
they
you're
don't
on the other
get
team and like I was like, oh, I bet Brandon's like if I snipe you in the I fucking Kraber you in the head, I'm like, oh, Brandon's pissed right now.
Brandon's gonna
I
lose
know
his mind.
Brandon's
Yeah.
pissed right now.
No,
Like
yeah, I agree with that, but yeah, no, because kind of like to go. We could totally do it if we got people to do it, because we could. I'm trying to think, because on the website TopEsportGaming.com, check it out, main sponsor. Anyways,
plug.
um, I have the leaderboard. The leaderboard's already there. You know what I mean? And you could easily just
Turned into a
set
team
up.
leaderboard.
Yeah, exactly. And
Team
just,
Bubba Gump.
and just update it weekly.
Number one.
It is number one. Yeah, we're already ranked number one, undefeated. Haven't
Yeah.
died.
I mean, and you can do like set games. You could do like, game leagues, variety leagues. Even I don't know. We're just spitballing here. I wanted to get your thoughts on it because honestly, like, the more I think about it, the more it's like that'd be kind of tight. Obviously, this is all contingent on Cox fixing my shit.
Yeah, seriously. But then, like, I also think of it like, what's like like it's a less competitive pro league, I guess is the way to put it.
Yeah, I mean, what's a recreational basketball like? A rec hockey, like I said, I played rec hockey once I turned 18. My dad's played it. Like, those guys are not. I mean, for them, they're competing. Like nobody's watching it.
No,
It's not like
no,
a
like
it's not a
I know what
spectator
you're
sport.
saying. Like I get it. I'm just trying to think like how to attract people. I guess is what I'm thinking is like you'd never get. I don't know. Sorry, I'm like trying to actually think and talk. It's like the hardest thing for me. But anyways, like I said, it's just
don't
like
ever think when you-
it's like a pro league, but not like it's for no money and prize. Like you know what I mean? It's like it's honestly reminds me of like if you were to do like System Link back in the day, like in first Xbox generation, you could play 4-on-4-on-4, 4-on-4-on-4-on-4,
Yeah,
16
you shit
people.
talking about bragging rights.
That was fun.
Little trophy.
So I guess like that's, but I think like
Afterwards, everybody zooms in, cracks a beer open.
no, I mean if it's a youth league, no, not
Yeah, not
advocating
youth
for
league.
alcohol. But,
Yeah.
crack open a Capri Sun.
Bah!
God, I have
Oh,
to say
don't.
on
that
on the
level. Oh,
popping the
shit.
straw in. So my nephew asked me to pop the straw in for him.
Yeah.
Went right through the back. I was like, it's like, who invented these
Amateur
pouches?
hour.
It happens all the time.
So here's the thing. I learned this as a kid. Flip it upside down, punch it into the big thing at the bottom. Drinks it, handles the exact same, can't miss.
Yeah, but how do you set it down then?
That's how we did. Who sets down a Capri Sun? That thing's a,
No,
I'm
I definitely did not. It's not a one sip for me.
Oh, you're setting down your Capri Suns, or you're an amateur.
Call me an amateur. That's fine. That's how I sip on my Capri Sun. I enjoyed every second. Of
Oh
it.
no! After a
I haven't had a
That
Capri
orange
Sun
wedge?
in ages.
Orange wedge, it's halftime. Orange wedge and a Capri Sun. You're sipping that?
Ugh, I hated oranges. I
Yeah, I
don't
honestly
eat
am.
fruit. I don't eat fruit, but like I remember it was football and like at halftime, like someone would bring like fruit to give to people, and like I was always, nope, get that out of my face.
It's always grape. There's always like grapes, carrots, and orange slices. Could you imagine you're just like in your esports league and your mom comes, like youth esports league, and mom comes in like, here, Timmy, is it break time? Here's a carrot stick.
Intermission between games. You got
Thanks, Mom.
mom on orange slice duty.
Yeah.
Team moms all across the board.
Check your DMs. I sent you an orange gif.
I sent you a picture of an orange slice. Make sure you click it.
But I'm saying I think it would be a
I
perfect
think it's
way.
a good idea. I think the first
Yeah,
if
there's
we were
obviously
to-
lots of
if we were to
logistics to
do
it.
it, we would need to do
There's a
it
lot of
and
logistics.
show it ourselves.
you know,
I think.
Yeah, that's
Like, how would
for-
you recruit someone today? Just curious.
you post on bulletins like starting a rec esports league.
So like Reddit.
$10 sign up. You know what you do? You build in a sign up fee. Team shirts. You send out team shirts. People get their team shirts. They feel like they're part of something.
That'd be cool.
That's what I'm saying. It's like people just you feel like you're part of something. You get to do what you like to do. It adds a little like, because like realistically, like you're playing a ranked game online. Like what are the stakes? Like you lose, like shoot, I have to like get some more RP back. Like this way, it's like, oh damn, like we
See, I
lost last
guess-
week. Like let's practice. Let's get it in next week. It just adds something.
It's just so interesting. Is like when I lose a rank game, I like get really frustrated. And you're like, yeah, whatever. It's minus rank points. Like it's fine. I'll
Well, it's
get
like
it next
annoying, you know.
Oh, I get like rage. Like not rage. I don't. Rage is the wrong word. I get just like really like pissed. I don't know. But that's just.
But like
that's
even if
just
you
me.
get pissed, like at the end of the day, like
I don't think my piss level
a
would
couple
change.
days later, it doesn't matter. Like a couple days later, you're not like, fuck, I'm still 20 RP down from like 3 days ago. I mean, I'm sure some people are like that, but like.
You could make it like a fantasy league. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, pay $20, you get a team shirt, and then you take half that money, and you also like first and second place get paid.
That's just like a gambling pool. But the thing is that disincentivizes like people who aren't very good, or like I feel like you want to keep the cost down to like just the point where it's like.
Well, that's what I was also saying. Was like if you have good players and you have
Keep
shit
playing
teams,
from-
like the shit teams aren't going to want to come back even.
That's why you got to just have like.
So
It's one of
you
those
gotta do
things
a
that has to be
draft.
big enough. It has to be big enough to the point where there's just different tiers. And yeah, a team absolutely wipes you. Like, all right, buds, you're not in the silver. You're not silver league.
No, but I'm saying if we're starting it
yourselves.
up, I'm saying like, I think it. Well, I mean, it's
I
if we
think-
kept it in
well,
our
I
circle,
just
like we
wanna- I
know
just
how
wanna
people
pop out the
play.
Conversation. I'm not trying to hammer down the business. The
I know,
business.
I'm just,
details on here.
but
I know,
we're
I can
we're
see the wheels turning,
spitballing
but
here, so
That's a behind the scenes deal. You can't be giving these people that free.
intel.
Free
Yeah, I
dot.
guess. I mean, it's a huge idea, so watch out. It's a $1 billion idea.
All right.
Um,
Anything? I have this thing I want to show you. It's my gaming item of the
Oh, this
week.
is a surprise.
But do you want to do that now, or you have anything else you want to hit?
Shout out to myself, and I finally finished Nax Ramus, and wow, that's kind of cool. I guess that's about. Yeah, that's cool. I still like the game, but
Ooh, insta ban on V Biscate.
oh, dude, can you
V Biscate, you're
can you give him? Oh, you monitor?
You're-
How do I do that? I don't even know how to do that. Do I right click?
I don't know.
You're the moderator.
I know. I don't have it open.
Dude,
Whatever.
moderate my stuff.
Here, I'll just say no. How about that? No
Yeah,
thanks.
that's fine. I don't know how to. I gotta look that up. Banned.
There, I took care of it.
You're banned. Hey, Biscotti, dude. Fuck you. Anyways,
Did you ban him, or did you just
I
say
don't know
it?
how to do it. I don't want to like take the
Okay.
time to like not talk and like look through shit.
Yeah. Word. Okay.
He's
Anyways.
not even in it anymore. So, whatever. Okay. Anyways, let's see. So yeah, that was cool. I did that last week. I did it one night. That was kind of cool, exciting.
Yeah, you crushed Omulus Romulus.
What was Omulus wrong?
I don't know what is it called.
Nax Ramus. Nax for short for us gamers. It's Nax.
For
Nax.
you hours.
It is insane though. On this is
Wow,
like
people
it took
out there.
us 4 hours to do it in one night, which is long. This new like European team today did it in sub hour, like 59 minutes or something, and that's just mind blowing. Because it's huge.
Pros.
Like it's
The pros.
seriously. I mean, those are gamers. Those are. This funny as WoW. The demographic in WoW Classic is old people. Like
It's classic.
it's like my team, my guild, all dads. It's literally a
Yeah.
dad guild. But like on con, I was like, oh, I gotta gotta tuck my little girl into. It's like.
Yep.
I think it's so funny as they spend this much time raiding and like
Honestly,
their families downstairs.
I'm gonna catch some hate for this from you, but it's because like honestly, I feel like the only way you play WoW Classic is if you played WoW, and you're just like nostalgia and you're hooked. Like kids these days and like people like me who like I need action. Like I don't get the nostalgia. I played WoW like back in the day, but like not super intense. And it's
Yeah.
like now like I need the freaking like just run and gun action. I mean, you have like League of Legends, which is still like a lot of action. That's not like my type of game, but I think
It's
that's why it's
definitely
like
it's definitely a. I mean, there is action, but you gotta wait to get to the action.
dude. There's so much walking in WoW. WoW
It's
is like a
World of
top-down click
Walking,
and
dude.
walk simulator,
World of
and I just
Walking.
can't. And then you have to like I know you have to like know what like order to hit your buttons, but you're like 3 2 4 5 3 2 4 5. Like I want to like be doing stuff. Like I'm sure I'm oversimplifying it, but
Well, like so to. I mean, I know you're not a wower, so we'll keep this brief. But it's like PvP definitely gives you like way more like variable. Like do this when this happens, do that when that happens. Like there's definitely more you have to pay attention to. Like in terms of who you're fighting. But like in like the dungeons, it like I'm doing it just because like you're right, nostalgic. Like the dungeons itself, it's like I'm doing it because it reminds me of 15 years ago, and I like it. But like
yeah,
in terms of like me, I like the gameplay I personally do is I spam fucking 3 buttons the whole night,
yeah. See, that
and it's
doesn't
like
appeal.
no, it's not a lot of fun. Like, but like at least in this dungeon, there's also like way more mechanics to fights. Like not saying it's a ton, but like you at least have to pay attention, like move places at certain times so you don't get like just slammed. You know what I mean? Like, so that does make it fun. It's like way more strategic than just like everyone stand in a circle and kill the bot. Like, whatever. So, anyways, I've accomplished that. So that's big excitement. And
Scream
then,
Leader, he did the WoW.
I mean,
Congratulations.
you could gun. It's gonna be gung ho in the next expansion if you want to dive in again.
I don't.
Fair enough. That's my pitch.
All right,
All right,
you ready
yeah,
for?
we can move on to
ready
the
for the
gaming
gaming
item
item
of the week.
We're working on the animation. Gaming item of the week. Okay, I'm sorry.
Explosion. I should get like an explosion. Like,
Yeah, we have I'll make a transition. All right. I actually haven't watched this video. I just know what the video's about. So here we go. You ready?
yeah. All right. Next generation chair. All right, here we go. Whoa, that's legit. Whoa, plugs in. This is ridiculous. 6. Okay.
CES
I'll see it. I'll be there.
CES 2021. You'll be there.
I'll get a vlog review.
You're gonna sit your butt in that chair.
I'll vlog it. I just don't. I'm not gonna lie. The 60-inch like monitor just like comes down and like unfolds. so unrealistic. That I don't think that exists where you have like a 60-inch clear thing just like wrap around your face like that. Okay, hey,
You'll find out.
it'd
When
be
are you going to
s-
see it?
It's
When is it?
yeah, I want to say it's either the. I think they might have even pushed it to 2022 already.
Oh,
I
really?
think they canceled
Damn.
this year already.
Okay.
So it'd be 2 years with that.
Makes sense.
I think I saw on like the podcast on Twitch that someone was. I think they did a virtual one. So it said like day
Mhm.
2 of CES something today when I was browsing, and so I don't know. Maybe they. I don't know, but yeah, no, it'd be cool to see it. Or if they do,
How much you think something like that costs? I don't think it'll ever exist. Like that doesn't. That's just not like you said. I don't know about
I
that.
think it'll exist because I think
I mean, eventually, yeah.
eventually, like that chair will have the computer built in, and if you literally just have to sit in, like you sit down and like all the shit does it for it. Like we're moving to a world of like do less. So it's like, oh, okay, here, put it like, here's your game. Like, you know what I mean? Like even if there's like a stream deck, like for example, was like your choices of games, and you just click it, and then you sit in your chair, and then it just like unfolds and loads it up. Like, I mean, I can see it, but at the same time, it's like I don't see this unfoldable screen. Like to me, that was like that's you're pushing the limits there. But if that's invented, that's really cool. I'd say
Well, I
the
hope.
cost of that, like if you, it's got to be. I'd say $5,000.
Yeah, no PC built in. Just the.
Yeah, just
I mean,
just
how
the
much
chair
is
and
a
the
60-inch screen actually? Because like a nice gaming
60.
chair by itself is like, $500,
How much are these ones?
like $500, $600.
Yeah, I forgot.
Just for. I mean, I
Yeah,
love this chair. Shout out
just
Secret Labs.
yeah, it's
But
awesome.
I shouldn't. You shouldn't be giving us shout outs if you're not getting paid. That's like
Yeah, but I like.
number one.
A shout out to Pitviper. I love him, and I hope
Actually, you know what? They gave me free pill. They gave me a free pillow because my first one was ripped, and they
if
didn't. No
we
questions
if
asked.
we
So.
shout them out, maybe they'll be like, these guys are cool. That's also a thing. You give them free advertising for a little bit, then they come in hot and they're like, oh,
That's a good
I'll give you another chair, the big
Well, if
one.
that's the case, shout out Ivan's butt plugs.
Shut the
No, I'm just
fuck
kidding.
up. Dude,
I
those
thought
are-
you were talking. I thought you said that we might get free stuff.
not those deep, dude. I'm sorry.
I'm excited. Um, all right.
I,
Anyways, that was.
I'll
that
have
was
next
good,
week's
guys.
item. I kind of already mentioned it to you, I think, last week, but I'll have the
I don't
video.
listen to anything you say. I've forgotten already. So I'm just kidding. All right.
You're the worst.
Next week's gaming item is on you. We'll alternate. How about that? This is a new thing. We're
I
we're
think
testing
it's
things
more
out.
if you like see something, you should just like I got one too.
All right. Yeah.
Because I think
you know
there's also something with you and me. It's like, oh, I saw this. I'll bring it up to him, and then a
Forget
month
about it
later, it's like,
instantly.
dude, I meant to tell you this,
Yeah. No, that's facts.
but I screenshotted this ad. So,
Yeah, that's why I saved that video. I was like, I'm gonna show Brandon
and
this.
it comes up all the time on my Instagram, and I'm like, they know I game. They want
Oh,
me.
Instagram
They,
ads
they
are
want me
so
to
good.
to buy these things because I'm not gonna ruin it. But and every time I look at it, I'm like, if I bought these things, then I'd consider myself a loser. Like, it literally means I don't do anything in my life. Period. Like,
Don't tell me it's the like GPU light cover because I've been
No.
waiting for the one that I want to go on sale. That was an Instagram ad.
you don't own
Got
these. I hope you do. If you do own them, I'm sorry now because it's fucking hilarious if you do. But
Couch console. What is it?
no, I'm not telling you.
You don't know
Wait
what's fair
till
to me
next
yet.
week.
Oh, next week. Okay. Last thing, bonus round,
Bonus
real
round.
fast.
Okay.
Ubisoft announced open world Star Wars game. I think it's probably going to be a bit like more like Assassin's Creed because that's what Ubisoft does. Like it'll be like a main character, a story, just open world instead of like a full like RPG customizable thing. But still, I'm excited about it. Will play 10 out of 10.
I will play because it sounds like a WoW-ish kind of thing. Open world's always cool.
I mean, it's just I bet you it's just Assassin's Creed Jedi Edition. To be honest.
Yeah, but it's always cool being a Jedi. I had the virtual reality Jedi thing. It was awesome. Where you can
I
like
have my
lightsaber battle,
Oculus.
like real
I have my
people.
Rift S over here, and I have not since we moved. I just never. It's still in the box right next to me.
Yeah, I used
Need
it
to read
a handful of times, but it's really cool. But it's also like, I don't know, you need like a room to do it in. Like, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, like there's too many cables. I don't know.
See, mine was
But-
just a headset. I put my phone in it, so
Oh yeah, I had one of those back in the
It's
day.
not
No,
the
this
s-
is
not
the
as
full,
cool,
the full deal.
but it was kind of
Um,
cool.
but yeah, anyway, so I'm excited about that. Although I will say I might be more excited about the open world Harry Potter one game that's also has been announced. Because that shit, you make your wizard. Like that's full. Like you can be an evil wizard. You can be good. Like you get to choose how you play.
That sounds
Like
like
you
Assassin's
can
Creed
like you
2,
can
doesn't it?
simplify or you can Avada Kedavra people.
I would do that every
And
time.
you best know I'm going full
I'm going
Volt.
full toxic on that one. Like
Yeah.
I'm the guy who you don't know these references, but it's a WoW reference again. But like, I'm just gonna say it, and you can accept it. Is
I'll pretend
when
like
you
I
go
know.
into like cities, like you can get dishonorable kills, and it hurts your like rank. And so this is when I was on. You remember when I was on the grind, the PvP
Yeah.
grind,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like late night. This is like near the end, and like a group of like 10 of it, like the group I was playing in all day. Like, oh, let's just go to Storm and end the night, like, and just like fuck with some people. And I go in and like there's this thing called a sapper charge, and it does like huge AOE damage to like everyone around you. So there's a huge group of people. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna, and they're all like low level. I'm like, I'm gonna blast. All these kids are done. It's like 6 dishonorable kills, and
He just
everyone in your group gets them because you're in the party.
Oh, I'm sure everybody loved you.
So one guy, I got fucked just enough to get an extra week of ranking.
Oh,
And everyone's like, "Who did that? Who did that?" And I was like, "I'm not gonna say a word. Like it's 100% me." And this guy like goes in the combat log, and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know. I hit someone like with a rank 1 thing." And the guy goes, "Rank 1 sapper charge for fucking 2,000 damage, idiot." I'm like, busted. But anyways, that
you
was
got
just kind
caught.
of
They got you.
it was just kind of funny. But anyways,
All right. Well, that was a good little. We hit some topics there. Talked about fruit at one point. I don't even know how we got there.
oh yeah, orange slices because we were talking about
Talked
halftime.
about it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, we hit a lot of fun stuff today. But next podcast, maybe the one after it, we're gonna have two new guests. Not two new, one new, one old. AK Buck Tater's just coming back. Give us a little. He just did a nice little transition. Finally, got him to go from console to PC. So we kind of want to talk to him about how he built the computer. Mr. C was a huge part of that, so he'll talk about it. The build, how we did it, where we got the parts, all that stuff, and get his thoughts of computer gaming, which I do know, however, I'm going to preface this now, is he has not fully committed to mouse and keyboard, and I know this for a fact because he gets very frustrated.
weakling.
So hopefully we can convince him on the podcast. If you guys all join and just swarm the chat and call him a huge loser if he doesn't. Like, oh, I'm using controller on my console. Anyways, or on my PC. So that's going to be it. And then we'll have another guest, secret topics as of now. AK, still coming up with them. But that's kind of on the agenda. We'll try and maybe get one in this week or for sure next week.
All right.
All right.
Well, outro song. We're getting that on the way too. Lots of big changes.
We're gonna have
coming soon.
we're gonna update.
Going up.
We're gonna upgrade this week. We're gonna do some huge tunes. You know, we're getting amped in here. But for sure, we'll be back.
All right.
Thanks for tuning
Till
in.
next time.
Thanks for being here always, Mr. C.
Of course.
All right. Deuces chat. Supreme Leader is out.